Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Haratak and this is a channel update. It's been a while since we've had one of these and there are a couple of things that I want to say. First off, I just reached 1200 subscribers. Thank you very much for that, makes me really happy. This is about the amount of people that lived in the town that I grew up in, so that's frankly pretty amazing for me, so thank you for that. Now there are a couple of things that I have to talk about. First off, the Q&A video. I've gotten a good amount of questions and I am working on the QA video. I'm very sorry about the delay, but I got unexpected code for Cossacks 3 very unexpectedly, so something had to go for it. And unfortunately it was the QA video because it is not as pressing. But there were also other things that I had to kind of do. I had to end my bring the Stellaris series to a good end. I wanted to do that with a 100 episode special. There's also a bonus episode coming up for that later today, so you can look forward to that. But I am working on the Q&A. I do have the footage that I want to use for it. I do have all the questions as JPEG files to overlay, and I'll just it's just a question of putting all that together and recording the commentary, actually answering the questions. And I really want to up my editing skills, so I will be doing that in Sony Vegas Pro without going the route of least resistance. I want to do it right, and I need some sort of thing that forces me to do it. So the QA is coming. I think I'll be able to do it next week, but if not, please don't hold it against me. It is coming at some point. Same thing is true for the stream. I just had a lot of things to do. Stream is coming as well. I just need some time to set this stuff up. But a couple of series are ending very soon. Hearts of Iron series is going to end soon. Stellaris series has just ended. Well, that one bonus episode is going to go up. And then we'll be down to 2 regular series, for the moment at least. RimWorld and the newly started Crusader Kings 2 series as Björn Ironside, which makes me very happy. That started yesterday. So I'll have more time to do all this administrative stuff. You might have noticed that I have not replied to commentaries, to comments over during this week, just because I was so swamped. I do get to answer the comments eventually. Take heart, even if it would appear like I'm not answering, I will answer eventually. It's just a question of when I'm able to do it. So that's working just fine. And yeah, I've been pondering the pacing of Let's Plays in the last couple of weeks, actually, because I've noticed that my Let's Plays are not paced properly. And I mean, some people are also unhappy with the speed at which I talk. There's a speed up option in the YouTube player, which is a thing. I am working on getting a little bit faster, but there's not too much I can do. I discussed this with my voice trainer, and she said it's not too much that you can do with that. So I'm just going to try to make it more interesting, and I'll have to live with the fact that some people are more interested in some fast play, Let's Play comments. But one of the things that worries me a little bit is that because I play on very high difficulties, the pacing might be off, because high difficulties, they punish not being cautious in most of the strategy games that I play. So for example, in the Stellaris series, the great old ones, I mean, Stellaris does have some problems in the mid-game anyways. Mid-game can be sort of a bit of a slog at some point. It's still enjoyable, but we had episodes where not much was happening, and that can feel like there's no progress being made, simply because I had to hold back, I had to catch up technologically, I had to do all that. I might just do that stuff off camera in the future. I haven't really found a good solution for this problem, but I'm working on it. So I really like to play games on the highest difficulty just to see what the AI is capable of and what the game is capable of. But there might actually be a problem for producing entertaining, enjoyable Let's Plays. I mean, on the other hand, I could just embrace the fact that I'm going to lose the games and just try to lose in as enjoyable a way as possible. I haven't really managed that because I am, from my character, I am a bit of a perfectionist. If you hadn't noticed, I try to do stuff correctly and 100%. So losing actually does bug me a great deal. It really bugged me that I lost the Cossacks. Let's try. I lost that campaign and it annoys me to no end. I think I'm gonna try that again just to get over it. So losing, it's not easy, and I'm thinking about changing the high difficulty. I still want to play stuff on high difficulty where I can, let's say, where the pacing can afford it. So games that I know very well, like Europa Universalis or Crusader Kings, or even Age of Wonders 3, because it is a turn-based thing. The pacing is not as much of a problem if you have a turn-based game, because you get prompted to do this and then that and then the other thing. So the pacing relies less on me and more on the game, which can actually be an enjoyable experience. It is a bit less energy intensive to let's play turn-based games. Well, yeah, let me know what you think. Should I keep the high difficulties for all games? Do you watch my channel because I play on high difficulties, or do you not really care? And are you just looking for an enjoyable let's play experience? I would be very interested in your input in that particular matter. So other than that, yeah, things are going along fine. You may have noticed that I did a video on Legends of Eisenwald. The response has been pretty good, obviously. People want to see me play the game. So I hope I can pull it off at some point. And the Kickstarter that I was linking was actually funded in the last couple of hours. They made a pretty big jump. A pledge to the Kickstarter. If you did as well, pledge to Legends of Eisenwald Blood of November, please let me know in the comments. I would be interested in who actually backed the game. And yeah, other than that, there's not much to say. I hope I see you in one of the series. I had a huge amount of fun actually returning to Crusader Kings 2 after a year-long hiatus, even 2 years maybe. It was a lot of fun recording that, and I actually do enjoy using the face cam for the beard and stuff and the green screen. The new generation of webcams, I'm currently using the Logitech C920, which is I think the most popular webcam for streamers and YouTubers. The successor model, the C922, is able to cut out the background without a green screen. It's taking a fair bit of CPU usage though. I think Linus Tech Tips said about 25%. So that might not be the way to go. I might actually opt for the other one, for the Razer Stargazer that uses an Intel chip inside the camera itself, whilst the Logitech camera goes for a software solution for that. But with a new camera and not having to always set up the green screen, I think I'm going to do more face cams because I like it and it gives you something to look at. But if you have any strong feelings on that subject, please let me know as well. I would be interested in input for that. Well, yeah, other than that, look forward to the Q&A, look forward to the bonus episode for Stellaris. I will be attacking a fallen empire in that episode, so you can look forward to that. I will also be doing a couple of tips videos, and at some point I will manage to stream, I promise. But for now, thank you very much. Hope I see you in one of my series. Bye bye.